Hi, everybody. Today's HR Huddle is with Tara Bray Wade, who is the Talent Acquisition Manager with ScribeAmerica. Thanks for sitting down with me today and talking about ScribeAmerica.
Sure. Great to speak to you.
So, can you start out by telling us what ScribeAmerica is and what type of work gets done?
Sure. So, ScribeAmerica, we employ medical scribes to work with physicians and other healthcare providers across the Indianapolis area, as well as Indiana, and we're in all 50 states as well. So, what our medical scribes do is they shadow the provider during their shift, and they are responsible for the medical documentation piece for it. So this allows the doctor to spend more time with their patient and not have to worry about clerical duties. And it allows the scribe to get some really great firsthand experience working in the healthcare environment, learning medical terminology and working with a provider and kind of seeing how the provider thinks and how they come to their conclusions about treating patients. So it's really a great experience for anybody who's interested in pursuing healthcare once they graduate.
And then, what positions are you hiring for? Are they part-time, full-time?
Right now, we actually are hiring for both part-time and full-time positions. We do have a lot of positions are in the outpatient clinic area, so different specialties. So for those positions, like I said, full-time or part-time, but we are looking for candidates that can work during the week and work, maybe daylight hours like 8 to 5, something like that. And then we do have some emergency departments that we staff as well. So that's a little bit better for student schedules. Once again, full-time and part-time, and we cover shifts, 24 hours a day in the emergency department.
And then, what about internships? Do you have internships?
We actually do not have internships. Unfortunately, that's not something we have at this time.
Okay. And then, tell us what you look for when you are hiring a candidate.
Really what we're looking for, because this is an entry-level position, most of our candidates are on that pre-health track and they are looking to gain some sort of clinical experience. So we don't require them to have any like previous CNA or MA type experience or anything like that. What we're really looking for is somebody who is extremely motivated, really excited about working with patients and working in the clinical setting. Definitely as far as some skills we're looking for, we are looking for people who can multitask, handle extreme amounts of stress. Working in a clinical setting is very stressful for many reasons. It's very fast paced. Also, because you are working with patients and seeing them during their visits, you can see some unpleasant things sometimes. And so you have to be okay with that. We're looking for people who are flexible, people who have strong computer skills and can navigate and learn programs pretty quickly, as well as individuals that have very strong typing ability. We look for about 40 to 50 words per minute as a minimum.
What are some opportunities for career growth for somebody who is interested?
Sure. So ScribeAmerica is actually really big on promoting from within the organization. So we have positions within the scribe job itself that our scribes can be promoted to if they're interested in. So they can move into ambassador positions. So essentially those are individuals that, help with training. They might help with interviewing and hiring, or, pre-COVID and post-COVID, they can even help with recruiting as well. So being on campuses and working events and things like that. From there, you can move into a chief scribe position, and they manage the scribe program and the scribes on the team and work very closely with our providers. And then from there, you can move into the back office, so the corporate sector. We have a lot of our former scribes have moved into account manager positions. So they work very closely with clients. They manage multiple chief scribes. And then from there, you can move even farther up in the organization into director roles, as well as even regional president roles. So kind of a fun fact about ScribeAmerica is all of our regional presidents and most of our executive team were one-time scribes way back in the day. They were interested in healthcare, scribed for a while, really decided that, maybe clinical medicine wasn't what they really wanted to do after all, but they liked the business side of things. And so they just grew with the company.
That's awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that for somebody who
Sure.
might not be interested in the actual clinic side, but still wants to be in healthcare. I actually just talked to a student a couple weeks ago about something like that.
Yeah, and even some of our senior account managers, they're still on a pre-health track, but maybe they're just taking a little bit longer, to get there. Money obviously is a big part of that. And so, maybe they're just looking to earn a little bit of extra money for a few years before applying to med school or PA school, or they just want to, boost their leadership skills a little bit more and help boost that resume. So.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And what about international students? Do you hire international students?
We do. It is case by case situation on those. And for anybody who is an international student that applies, and we would like to move forward with HR, our HR department will take a look at that candidate and see if it's something we can move forward with.
Okay. We already talked about different locations. You're in all the states. And so if somebody is interested, what would be their next step?
If you're interested, you can either email me at tarabray@scribeamerica.com and I can send you a direct link to the area that you're interested in, or you can just visit our website at scribeamerica.com. We have a whole section for careers, and if a candidate clicks on that, they'll be able to see some testimonials or FAQ page, as well as all the applications that we have. Our applications are done by location. So you can do a search of the area you're most interested in and see if we have a location close to you.
Fantastic. And then is there anything else that you're hoping to share about ScribeAmerica that didn't get answered in this question session?
Just the thing about ScribeAmerica is we're really about helping people. And especially during these COVID times, it's extremely hard, and it's been very hard, for students to get experience. And so we just want to let y'all know that we do have experience out there if you are looking for that clinical experience. It really is a great opportunity. It's really an exciting job. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, but I don't think any healthcare job is. There is a lot of training that's going to go into the position, and you definitely have to be dedicated. But once you get past the initial, training piece and get familiar with the job, you will definitely learn a lot about medicine that will help prepare you, for whatever medical track you're planning on going down, whether it's med school, PA school, or nursing school, or other healthcare professions. So there's not a lot of experiences that offer that kind of opportunity. So
perfect. Tara, thank you so much for joining us today in this HR huddle.
Sure, great.